Good morning, all of you. Today we can discuss common factors of numbers. Okay. Last class we discussed what? Factors of numbers. How we find out factors of numbers. How we find out factors of numbers? We find out the pairs of numbers which are whose product is that given number. Suppose if we want to find out the factors of 6, we find out the numbers. We find out the pairs of numbers whose product is 6. Which are the possible numbers? When we multiply that two numbers, we want to get 6 as the product. Okay. So, these are 1 into 6, we will get 6. And 2 into 3 also 6. Any other numbers when we multiply will you get 6? No answer. Okay. So, for that type we find out the factors, and just same way we can find out the factors of 8 also. But here it is another, we want to find out the common factors of 6 and 8. Which are the common factors in 6 and 8. Okay, that means രണ്ട് നമ്പറിൻ്റെ factors നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നത് 6ൻ്റെ 8ൻ്റെ factors കണ്ടിട്ട് then we want to find out which are the common in both. രണ്ട് നമ്പറിലുള്ള കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന factor ഏതാണ്? That is common factors. So for that, for finding common factors, first we want to list the factors of numbers. So first here we can write first factors of which number we want to find? Factors of 6. First we are finding the factors of 6. And from this we got the factors of 6. Which are the factors? 1 into 6 we will get 6. 2 into 3 also 6. So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6. Just in this way we list the factors of 6 first. Then find the factors of the next number, which is the second number, 8. So next we are finding the factors of 8. Which are the factors of 8? That also we know. First 1 into 8 is 8. Then which are the another pairs to get the product 8? 2 into 4 also 8. Then any other pairs are there to get the product 8? No. So the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay. So here which are the common factors in both? രണ്ടിലും വരുന്ന കോമൺ ആയിട്ടുള്ള വരുന്ന ഫാക്ടേഴ്സ് ഏതൊക്കെ? സോ ദാറ്റ് വി ക്യാൻ സർക്കിൾ ഹിയർ 1 is both same number 1 in both factors, and another number also there 2 also common. Okay, that common factors we are circle. Then after that we can write, so common factors of 6 and 8 equal. Which are the numbers? 1 and 2. Okay, this is the method of finding common factors of given numbers. In this way we can find out the common factors of any numbers. Okay, now another question, we want to find out the common factors of another two numbers. I am giving another examples. Okay, so if the question is find the common factors of 10 and 15, how we will find out the common factors of 10 and 15? So first that, for finding common factors, first we want to list the factors of 10. Okay, so first we are listing the factors of 10. Next we want to list the factors of 15. Okay, now factors of 10. How, which numbers will be there to get the product 10? 1 into 10 is 10. And 2 into 5 also 10. Okay, so the factors of 10 is 1, 2, 5, 10. And factors of 15, which are the factors of 15? That also we can write 1 into 15 is 15. 3 into 5 also 15. Any other numbers? No. So the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, 15. Okay, so common factors of 10 and 15. Common factors of 10 and 15. Which are the common in both numbers? 1 is common. Okay, and another number 5 is common. Okay, so the common factors of 10 and 15 are 1 and 5. Okay, this is an easy method to find the common factors of two given numbers. Okay, in this way we can find out the common factors of more than two numbers also. If one more question is there, find the common factors of 10, 15 and one more number is given 25 also. So we want to list the factors of that three numbers, factors of 10, then factors of 15. Next we are finding factors of, if the question is 25, then we will write the factors of 25 as 1, 5 and 25. Only these three factors for 25. So in that three common factors which are the common, here also 1 and 5 is common. So the common factors of 10, 15 and 25 will be which one? 1 and 5. Okay. So this is the method of finding common factors. Now from these all, we last class we discussed how we find out the factors of numbers. Okay, and for so many numbers we got the factors of numbers. So first one, we want using this, and also we find out the common factors also. From this we can find out some properties for these factors of numbers that we can discuss. So first one, suppose for that I want to give some examples for you. If you have tried the factors of some numbers, then we get what are the properties. Factors of 6, I wrote the factors of 6. 1 into 6, 2 into 3. So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. Another number, factors of 9. 1, 3, 9. 1 into 9, 9. And 3 into 3 also 9. So the factors of 9 are 1, 3, 9. Now another number, for example, I am taking for example, what are the properties of factors. For that, using some example we can discuss, then it will be very clear for you. Now another number, when we are finding the factors of 12, which are the factors of 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Okay. So when we take any number, suppose another number 15, what are the factors of 15? 1, 3, 5, 15. Okay. Now from this example it is clear that one number is common in all the factors of all numbers. Which is the common factor in all numbers? That you can see 1 is common in all the factors of numbers. Okay. You look when the factors of 6, 1 is there. Factors of 9, there is also 1. Factors of 12, 1 factors of 15, there is 1. So 1 is the common factor of every number. All number name common factors there will be 1. Okay. So that is the first property of common, first property of factors. Okay. So first property we can discuss. The first property is 1 is a factor of every number. It is very important, the properties of factors. 1 is a factor of every number. Either number in the factors there will be 1 as a factor. Okay, that is the first property. Now you look here in the factors of 6, there is the number 6 here, and in the factors of 9 also there. In the factors of 12 must be there. Factors of 15 must be there. So from this what we can conclude? For every number, that number itself is a factor. Okay. Every number is a factor of itself. Okay. Every number is a factor of itself. Every number is a factor of itself. That is another second property of factors. Either number factor that number must be a factor of that. Suppose if we are taking the factors of 30, okay, which numbers are, when we multiply that by s, we'll get 30. 1 into 30 is 30. So 1 and 30 are factors. Then 2 into 15. So 2, then 3, then 5, 10, 15, 30. These are the factors of 30. So you look 1 is already there. For all the numbers 1 will be there, and 30 is another factor. So that is the second property. Every number is a factor of itself, and that will be the greatest factor of that number. That number will be the greatest factor. You look from the, when we list the factors of 30, which is the greatest factor? 30. And when we list the factors of 15, which is the greatest factor of 15? That number itself. And which is the greatest factor of 12? It will must be 12. Greatest factor of 9, 9. Greatest factor of 6, 6. Okay, that is another property. Every number is a factor of itself, and it is the greatest factor. Okay, and it is the greatest factor. And which will be the smallest factor of every number? Smallest factor always will be 1. Okay, 1 is a factor of every number, and also it is the smallest factor. It is the smallest factor of that all numbers. So 1 is the smallest factor of all numbers, and every number will be the greatest factor of itself. Okay, either number factors edukaanengilum aa number avum adinte greatest factor. Okay, then another property we can see. When we find out the factors of all numbers, all the factors will be less than the 6. One factor will be 6, already 6 will be there, but you look, other factors must be less than 6. That is one property of all factors. Okay, so every factor of a number is less than or equal to that number. And when we consider the factors of 9, okay, we know the greatest factor will be that number itself, and all the other factors will be less than 9. Okay, so all the factors will be less than or equal to. One number will be equal, 9 will be equal. So all the factors of numbers are less than or equal to that number. You look here, 12. One factor is 12. All other factors are less than 12. Okay, for any example, for all examples, you can see this property. Okay, then when we take any number, for all numbers there will be at least 2 factors. Either number എടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിലും there will be at least 2 factors. Minimum 2 factors എങ്കിലും എല്ലാ നമ്പറിനും ഉണ്ടാവും, without only one number, 1 ഒഴിച്ചിട്ട്. When we find out the factors of 1, the number 1 has how many factors? There is only one factor. Okay, factors of 1. Factors of 1 ഏതാണ്? 1 എന്ന പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് കിട്ടണമെങ്കിൽ we want to multiply only 1 into 1. So the factors of 1, there is only 1. But all the other numbers, there will be at least 2 factors. വേറെ ഏതൊരു നമ്പർ നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിലും അതിനൊക്കെ മിനിമം 2 factors എങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാവും. You look, what are the factors of 5? What are the factors of 5? 5 എന്ന പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് കിട്ടണമെങ്കിൽ which numbers we want to multiply? 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 are the factors of 5. You look, there also have 2 factors. Okay, so some numbers will be more than 2 factors, and some numbers will be at least 2 factors. The number 1 only have only 1 factor. Okay, that is also another property. Then these are the main properties of main properties of factors, and also we discussed the common factors of numbers also. Okay, so these properties are very important. All of you must study it. Okay, thank you.